What's up, guys? Dr. Typo here, playing some Grand Theft Auto 5. Been playing a lot of the content creator matches and have found that a lot of them are, well, pretty bad. Seems like a lot of people, all they really want to do is make melee-only maps where all you do is run up to someone with a golf club or something and hit them with it. But in light of having to play all of these crappy user-created maps, I decided to take it upon myself to go ahead and play a bunch more and then pick, a couple of my favorites and maybe rate them, review them in a little bit of an order. However, these will be my top three, and so we're going to go ahead and we'll just start out with number 3. Now, this first one, this is something I find myself doing quite often, just for the hell of it. However, it's called Death Jump, and it's by Unmasked Killer. Now, the most unfortunate thing about this one is that it doesn't allow very many people, only 2. However, it's still, something that's fun to do, and you've seen me do it a couple times in plenty of my other videos. It's simple as it is, just driving off Mount Chili. As soon as you start, you got a couple checkpoints to go through, and then it's just get to the bottom after that. And it's real fun stuff, Usually I find myself, anytime I get a new car, I'll do something like this. I'll take it down to Mount Chiliad, just so I can, I suppose, test how much I like the vehicle. If it goes down the mountain nice, hey, I'm gonna like it just fine. But this is, this is pretty fun, and I can imagine, having 2 people here might make it a little bit more fun. However, this is something I do by myself all the time, and it's fun no matter what. So yeah, there's a link to it in the description if you want it. Otherwise, you can just drive to the top of Mount Chiliad yourself and do this. And right down here is where the finish line is at on the beach here. So there is a little bit of aiming and strategy involved in it as well. This next one's another race. It's called Jump Mania by Sergeant Mittens. And it's just like it sounds, lots of jumps in it, lots of ramps. It's a pretty fun one to do. This one, however, is pretty much unacceptable to do when it comes to trying to do one by yourself. Definitely don't do this one alone. Try and pile as many people in here as you can. You're going to make it as fun as possible by doing that. Lots of action, lots of people hitting the ramps all at once, kind of like you see right there. It's crazy. And anytime I do any one of these, I have it. I leave the settings the way that the author of the map had them set, so I don't change anything. So this one was just set to 2 laps. But that's more than enough to find out if you wanna, if you want to play the map or give it a like or a dislike, whatever. But this one's definitely pretty fun. I love all the jumps in it, and I love watching everyone else hit all the jumps in it at the same time. It was a real fun map. Now this last one here, this one was definitely my favorite out of most of the ones that I played, and played a lot of them. But it's called Destruction Derby 2.0, and it's by Miley Cyrus Crew. And this is another one you're going to want to pile as many people in as you can, and it's not going to be hard to get people into just because of what it's called. And it's simply a demolition derby, and there are many variants of this out there. However, this was one of the best ones that I played, and it is definitely very fun. Driving around, smashing into a bunch of Karen rebels. There's explosive barrels all over the place. There's ramps. It's just a great time, especially if you get 16 people in here. It's a blast. If there is any one of these, that I would recommend, playing rather sooner than later, because this is a very fun game type to play, then play this one out of the 3 that I just went over, because this one here is definitely my favorite. Once again, there is a link to it in the description below if you're interested in playing any of them. Don't forget to click that like and subscribe button. Take 2 and call me in the morning.